All right, welcome back to the 2086 NBA playoffs. As you can see, we are already in motion, folks. We are already in game 2 at Louisville, with Milwaukee Bucks versus Louisville Liberty. The Louisville Liberty are up by 1 point currently, 23-24. And so we have the bench rotations in right now for Bucks and Liberty. As you can see, Calvin Goodrich, the star of Louisville Liberty, is still on the court, even though the rest of the bench players are there as well. And this is the reason for this is because Gregor May and Calvin Goodrich swap off backup small forward positions. So during the first quarter, when they sub in the substitutions, they have Calvin Goodrich be the backup small forward, and then for the second quarter, they have Gregor May be the backup small forward. This is because they don't have a backup small forward because they traded away Philip Lucas, like we said in the last video of the Liberty. So Philip Lucas was their longtime backup wingman. And so they traded him away in order to get, some more depth and stuff like that. And they got that. And so this is how they have to play now. They have to have these guys play a little bit longer into the bench unit, which is okay because it accentuates the bench. It makes the bench even better when you have one of those guys out there. It makes the rest of the offense kind of flow better. And so, as long as they don't get too tired, which they don't, because they've kind of rewired the rotation so that this is not too tiring for those guys. They have Darren Griffith playing for a little stretches without Calvin Goodrich and without Gregor May in the starting lineup, where those two would otherwise be. They have Darren Griffith and Harvey Carney in the backcourt together, and then they have whichever one doesn't play, whichever one is still not that tired or whatever, between Gregor May and Calvin Goodrich. So now they have the bench lineup. Both of them are going at it. Look at them. It's tie game, 26-26. As we saw, Mac Jackson hit a 3 last possession for the Bucks from the corner as a failed alley-oop there from Eugene Hines to Calvin Goodrich, and Darren Griffith misses a wide open corner 3. That's not good. We need you to hit those, buddy. Look at Mac Jackson. Oh my goodness. Just driving to the rim with a tomahawk slam. Oh my goodness. Mac Jackson off the bench in only about 3 minutes already has about 5 points. No, he has like 8 points, doesn't he? Yes, Mac Jackson hit 2 threes and a tomahawk slam in 3 minutes. He just got in and he's already done all that. Mac Jackson is trying to get himself paid, folks. Dale Hickson with the reverse slam on the feed from Mac Jackson. My goodness. The Bucks have a 4-point lead. Calvin Goodrich, Eugene Hines. Oh, that's the hand to make. Oh, shoot. Eugene Hines with a top of the key 3-pointer. Knocks that down, and the Bucks call a timeout. My goodness, folks. This is a back and forth pace series. This is not an easy series for either one of these teams. Both of them are going at it. They are attacking each other, man. This is what we like to see. This is what we love to see. Let's go ahead and skip through this timeout real quick, and then I'm gonna go back to the neutral sim. But yeah, and I think I'm gonna play out this little quarter, and then we're gonna go ahead and skip past. We're gonna simcast until the second half, probably until the fourth quarter, with about 5 minutes left if it's a close enough game, and we're gonna tune in and watch that. But the sound is off, if you can tell. I know the sound is off from the game. I'm having a bit of an issue connecting that, but it's all right. We're good. As Darren Oliver draws a foul on the pull-up midi from Murray Gregory. Gregory's looking a little bit disappointed in himself for fouling there. Darren Oliver, the career journeyman, the hard worker. He's been around a couple of teams, but he finds himself here in Milwaukee at about 35, 36 years old. And, they try to push past the Liberty. This is what every team in the league is building towards, to be able to face the Liberty and come out on top. And so the Bucks have their opportunity right here, right now. And we will see how they respond. They are currently down 1-0 to the mighty Liberty. And we will see how they respond. We will see if they're able to tie this series. And we'll see if they're able to come out on top when it's all said and done. As the Louisville Liberty, with their revamped roster, look to take them out. Howie Cooper with the nice wide open midi from about the elbow, knocks that down. Smooth and simple. Look at Devin Cooper. Hold up. Devin Cooper, he's trying to drive on Calvin Goodrich, puts up a shot, bricks it. Howie Cooper with the rebound. We got a lot of similar names in this series, folks. Howie Cooper, Darren Oliver, Darren Griffith, Darren Griffin. Darren Griffin, as we speak, drives to the rim for an easy layup. Where's the help defense? Where's the interior defense? I am not sure. We got Devin Cooper, tries to throw up a lob. gets intercepted by Darren Griffin as he bolts down the court. Tries to, kicks it back out to Eugene Hines. Takes a screen from Howie, drives in, spin move. Oh, turns it over. Dale Hickson with the steal. He dribbles it up the court. Oh, gives it away though to Murray Gregory. Pass to Eugene Hines, up to Howie Cooper for the tomahawk slam. Oh my goodness. The Louisville Liberty will go into the second quarter with a 3-point lead. Not much, but something. As the Louisville Liberty lead with 35 points to Milwaukee's 32 as we close out the first quarter. This was a very entertaining first half, folks. Very entertaining first quarter, I should say. But we're going to go ahead and skimcast a little bit of this and check back in about the fourth quarter, because we don't want to necessarily watch this whole thing. It's not always. Sometimes they do a little bit of dumb stuff in the computer AI, I'm not going to lie. But look at this team. We're on the third quarter. Oh, Milwaukee has taken a 12-point lead going into the fourth. 120 points to Liberty's 108. Oh my goodness. They have a 16-point lead. The Louisville Liberty, what happened? What the heck happened? In that fourth quarter, I was going to check into the game and see what happens if they, get it close, but Milwaukee just pulled away. 1 minute to go. They're up damn near 20 points with 1 minute to go in the fourth. What the hell happened? Okay, let's look at this. Okay, Goodrich hits a three to make it 82-80. Okay, 82-83, sorry. And then Goodrich hits another three, 82-85. And then Barney King hits a three to make it 85 tied. Liberty make a couple shots. Caldwell hits a couple shots. It's 92-88. Okay, Popovich makes a couple free throws. And it's looking like, they're just hitting shots, I guess. You look at this game log, they're just hitting shots, simply. It looks like they're just, look at this. Look at these long stretches of no scoring from the Liberty here. They are clearly getting clamped up in this fourth quarter, in this late third quarter. And the Bucks just kept making shots. My goodness. They ended up pulling away. That is crazy. My goodness. Louisville Liberty, they let go of the rope. My goodness, they're going to take a 20-point deficit loss here in game 2 at home. Wow, what a shocking turn of events. And Milwaukee is going to tie the series up, man. Okay. All right now, Louisville, this is unlike you. This is unlike Louisville. They usually take care of business at home. They're showing cracks in the armor right now. What the heck was that? I did not expect them to just completely lose composure and just get a 20-point deficit like that way before the fourth quarter even started. The game didn't even start yet. Damn. Let's check out this box score, man. Who gave them the work? Barney King, 12 for 21 from the field, 32 points, 9 assists, only 3 turnovers, 1 steal and 1 block. Yes, sir. Barney King came to play, folks. Peter Popovich had 22 points. Stephen Caldwell had 21 and 10, 9 assists, damn near triple-double with 4 blocks and 2 steals. My goodness. The 6'4" Stephen Caldwell with 4 blocks, 7 for 10 from the field. You got Darren Oliver with 20 points off the bench in only 23 minutes. That was very big. 3 blocks from him as well and 2 steals. Derek Callaway has 2 blocks of his own and 11 assists. What the hell? Derek Callaway, the defensive anchor center with 11 assists and 8 rebounds with 17 points, 3 steals as well. And Guy Jamison with only 26 minutes puts up about 16 points, 4 for 7 from the field. Efficient night for that fella. And then we got Mac Jackson with his 8 points, 3 for 3 from the field. Kenneth Teague only had 3 points in 11 minutes, 1 for 5 from the field, but they still are able to come out on top. Now, let's look at this Louisville Liberty squad. What the hell happened? Calvin Goodrich, my goodness, only 19 points, 6 for 11 from the field. You need to take more shots, buddy. 11 field goal attempts is not acceptable. You are the head of this team. You are the head of this engine. You're averaging 39 on the series. You're averaging 39 in the playoffs so far. Why the hell do you settle for 19 today? Maybe he's tired. Maybe the bus, maybe he just didn't have the energy today or something. I don't know. But Darren Griffith did his thing. 10 for 13 from the field, 27 points. Gregor May had 27 points, but only 5 for 19 from the field. Ugh. My goodness, damn near 25%. That is not good, Gregor May, but he led the team in scoring, damn it. So, somebody had to put the ball in the basket. Clearly, Goodrich wasn't interested in that, I guess. Howie Cooper off the bench with 12 points. and then Gerard Best with 19 points. So this was a very interesting game, y'all. We had some interesting. This must mean. I mean, I don't know what I can say about this, because I was gonna say that this must be that Stephen Caldwell's locking up Calvin Goodrich. That's not really the case. He's not shooting. He had a very efficient night, 6 for 11 from the field. It's over 50%. He just did not score. I mean, he just did not shoot very much. And you know, that's a part of this team. You know, they have so many all-stars that sometimes, every now and every blue moon, you know, they may defer a little bit too much to each other. And if nobody takes over, then maybe they're susceptible to little losses like this. You know, this has happened before. As we mentioned with the Raptors series a couple years ago. The Liberty was dealing with some injuries, yes, and some fatigue, but they had some structural implications as well, which led to that demise in that series. So this is not a good sign for the Liberty. I fully trust them to bounce back in Game 3 in Milwaukee and to close the series out if I had to bet money. But that was not a good sign from Louisville. I'm very shocked. I'm very disappointed, actually, if I'm being quite honest, with that performance from such a veteran-tested team. This team has been to 5-6 NBA Finals at this point, you know. So I don't know. That was shocking. But we're gonna have Minnesota in Phoenix for the next series. We got the Timberwolves versus the Suns, and so we're gonna have them facing off in the next game. And I'll check you guys out later. And I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to be doing this game-by-game breakdowns now that I've explained all the history and backstories of these teams. And so we're just going to be going through the games and kind of talking and analyzing and talking about the matchups and stuff like that. So this is where it's going to go from now on, from going forward for these specific playoff teams. And make sure you let me know if you want to see the background stories of these other teams who didn't make the playoffs but are still important and relevant to the league, you know, landscape. And so I will check you guys out later with the Phoenix versus Minnesota series, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace!